Yo, it's good, everyone. Crustlord here with Carlos.
Yo,
Here to commentate the match between, it's the Baltimore Honchkrow on the left, and then the Atlanta Dream Eater on the right. So, straight off the bat, looking at the teams, Kevin's team is really aggressive, and then Blub's team is it's like kind of
questionable.
okay. I'm just gonna tell you straight off the bat. I do not like the Zoroark and Koma Obrings at all, especially the way he uses them. Don't want to foreshadow too much. Let's
Which
just
I
get into
see.
it. All right. So turn one off the bat. Really, really important start. So he goes Ditto, and then Kevin sleep powders him. Really, really important because that basically nullifies Ditto. Just straight off the bat, and then he goes right into Volcanion, takes a little bit too much from this Bug Buzz, and then pretty much dies to this Sludge Bomb. Like, because whoever he switches into, nothing really wants to take that Sludge Wave, I guess, except for Scizor. Maybe he should have switched to Scizor there, but really Venomoth.
He has flamethrower, so
Yeah, very true.
he doesn't really have any switches into Nido King looking
Yeah,
at his team.
like I guess Torn. I mean, not. Oh my. Lando.
Landorus.
Lando
But
would,
if he is ice,
yeah, if he is, again, Nido King is really hard to prep for. But that Venomoth really turned the tide of this battle straight off the bat. And really, even though technically he's down, he was down at a point, it really gave him momentum because technically, again, that's two Pokemon down for one. The Ditto is basically out of the game, and then the Volcanion is basically out of the game. So Venomoth not getting any stats, but really important to this game. So switches into Lando and plays it safe with the rocks. Kevin predicting that going into Hitmontop, toxicking it, so making it even more like a kind of hard to use. Since I would say Landorus is probably the hardest Pokemon for Kevin to deal with, and him just toxicking the biggest threat is really, really good play by him. And really a smart set, too. Also, he switched into it to lower his attack stat, and then he also predicts the Stealth Rock. So that play was, I love this play. I think Kevin.
yeah, it was really just really good play by Kevin there early on. He's setting himself up
Hmm.
at the beginning. Like neither of them have really misplayed too hard, but Kevin definitely has the upper hand. He's Venomoth neutralized and killed a Pokemon, and then this Hitmontop play. It's definitely a good start for him.
Yeah. So turn 10 is probably the most pivotal moment in the game, other than turn 1. So switches into Lando, but then, okay, he goes for rocks and does an earthquake. Now, he even brought the ice berry because he knew that something would have an ice move to take it out. I do not understand why he didn't earthquake there, because that's just taking out a threat and saving yours. That really kind of, don't want to spoil it, but kind of won the game for Kevin. And then Kevin just kind of proceeding to, and that, okay.
The Zoroark set.
Basically, the Zoroark set was Memento. So literally did
Yeah,
nothing. Literally did nothing,
and
and then just
then
sacrificed
he
itself
stacks
to lower
another mon.
stats. Which in the end, those stats didn't matter because guess what? Komo doesn't live a play rough. Like no matter what, even if it's
Unless
minus
it's
six,
-6,
even
then it's good.
if it's -5 or above, Como is not living that play rough, and then he stays in Dragon Dances, doesn't even touch the Azumarill, and then the Azumarill just plays rough. Like Blood really should have calced that. So,
Yeah, and we've seen it multiple times in this week where there are some Pokemon that die where it's like that didn't need to die. It's either you see the damage there on the screen, or it's an easy calc that takes like a few seconds. You could, or just thinking about it, like that's an Azumarill. Stab, play rough, huge power, all that sort of junk.
Four
Like
times weak.
Como is not living that
Yeah.
like ever.
So
It's just simple things like that where he, coaches can turn it around if they
mhm.
just pay attention a little bit more.
And the thing that okay, so Blub only made like 2 misplays and a half. Like the him kind of sacking Volcanion was like a half because there's not really a clear answer, but the other two are just blatant misplays. But only those two mixed plays can like he got 5-0'd because of them. Also because he brought two bad Pokemon. So um but really phenomenal play by Kevin and really taking advantage of everything that's given him. Pretty perfect play from him. Nothing really he could improve on in this game, but Blub just making those one or two misplays that really kind of screwed him in the game, and also the subpar prep. But that's on your own time. I'm just here to analyze the battles. So really short game, really short game, but definitely a lot to learn. Like I think Kevin played the best from all of the week 1 games by far. Like even though it was only 16
Definitely.
turns, he showed like he's kind of showing off and like how much levels of thought he went into because from what we're seeing from Kevin here, he's kind of played chess with Blub, and Blub didn't even know it. So if you look into Kevin's play, really really smart. So yeah, that's the end of the battle. Pretty short, but quick and easy. So see you guys next time for the
Pretty
next game.
offensive teams.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Pretty offensive teams.
Yeah, definitely.
No one really had anything to take a hit from their threats.
Hmm.
Volcanion 6-0'd and Noking 6-0'd. They just one kept one alive and the other didn't.
Hmm. Definitely. Cool. So, GG to both of them. Uh, and hopefully Bulb can bounce back, and hopefully Kevin can stay on this really, really good path that he's going with. And yeah, see you guys next time.